Hi, welcome back. We're doing a quick bar segment today that's targeting glute muscle, challenging a bit of your outer thighs, and then we're going to get onto the mat to strengthen a bit of the core muscles. So all you're going to need is to be standing next to a wall, or you could have a chair that's waist height that you can grab onto for some balance. I don't have music for this video, so feel free to put on some background music, and let's begin. So coming and standing right onto the side of your wall, not too far away from the wall. We're going to have our legs together and feet together, and from here we're going to just start to push our heel out and kick away and down and push and kick. So you're really pushing the floor away from you, so activating those outer thigh muscles. And 5 and 6. So see that you're staying tall through the spine, staying into a neutral pelvis. Last one, we're going to hold it here and pulse it for 8, 7, 6. So you're really using those outer thighs, recruiting those glute muscles to pull up. So nothing else moves. Last 2, last 1. Hold it here, and now we tilt and back. Guess we need a little space. Tilt and back. So you're just tilting the entire torso and the pelvis. So pelvis is stable in neutral, and the leg is just coming along with you. So with no arching of the back, abdominals are drawn in. And last 2, last 1, hold it here and pulse it again for 8, 7, 6. Push the heel away, keep pushing that heel away from you. And 3, 2, 1, we're going to take it down, squat, pushing your hips behind, and kick. And again, squat, hips behind, and kick. So you want to hinge forward, and kick, for 5, and kick, and 4, kick, 3, and 2, last 1, and kick. And now we're going to squat and tilt with a kick. So you're squatting and adding the tilt. See that your hips are not getting unstable. So your pelvis is remaining in a neutral. Your spine is still in a neutral, a long line as you hinge. Last 2, last 1, and you're going to hold it here, and we're going to pulse it again for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, abdominals drawn in, 2, 1. Start pulsing and turning towards the wall. So continue to pulse, keeping a flat back, and pulse. Heels pushing up for 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to point the toe and continue to pulse for 8, 7, 6. So see that the pulse is coming from the top of the thigh joint to where the glute meets. So pelvis is not moving. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. And we go into a hamstring curl and lengthen away. And heel to bum and lengthen it out. For 3 and lengthen. So staying high through the leg. And 2. Last 1. We're going to hold it in and then start pushing up. 7, 6, 5, 4. Squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, 1. From here, you're going to start to rotate the thigh out and in, and out and in. So hips are staying square, and in and out. And let's do 3 more. And 2. Last one, we're going to hold it here and pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Supporting leg can bend. 3, 2, 1. Take it all the way up. And cross your knee over and just stretch it out. So stretch out that glute. Cross one leg over to the side. Just a quick side stretch. And cross the other leg over to another side stretch. And we're going to go on and move to the other side. So I'm just going to balance without a wall, and we're going to work the other leg. So we're going to start to kick and back, 2, and back, 3, keep pushing that heel out, and 5, and 6, 7, so we really want to push the floor, 8, and we hold it here and pulse for 8, 7, 6, push it away, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now we tilt and back and tilt. So you don't want your feet to touch the floor. So this is where you are holding on to a wall, and back and tilt and back. So your leg is staying lengthened and back. Last one, hold it here, and we're going to again pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, squat and kick, and squat and kick, and 6. So hinge, pushing your hips back and kick. Abdominals stay lifted and kick. And last 3, last 2, last 1. We're going to now tilt, so you're going to squat and tilt to kick and squat. And again, tilt and kick and squat. So feet are staying in parallel. And see that the spine is staying lengthened and long in neutral. Let's do 4 more. And 3. And kick. 2. So the arm thighs should be warming up. Last one. You're going to hold it here. And you're going to start to pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to rotate towards the wall. I'm going to take the other leg and we're going to pulse it with our heels pushing up. So push up with the heels. 8, 7, 6. Back is straight. So pelvis in neutral. Just pulsing from the glutes. 2, 1. Point your toe and pulse it again for 8, 7, 6. So your arms can be bent. The elbows can be bent. As long as you're not arching and dropping into your back, neither are you up high. So you want to keep a long spine. 1, and from here, draw your heels into the bum and lengthen it out. And in, hamstring curls for 5, and 4, 3, 2, last one. You're going to hold it here and start pushing it up and up. So as if you're pushing the ceiling up for 5, and 4, and 3. Squeezing the glutes, and 2, and 1. Hold it here and start to rotate it away. Laterally rotate just from the thigh joint, from the hip joint. So pelvis remains square. Hip bones are facing the floor. And 5, 4, 3, 2, keeping the leg high. 1, we hold it here and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on close to the wall and just cross it over and stretch it out. So bend to stretch the glutes out. That should have just got your glute muscle working. Just cross it over and stretch. And the other side. And we're going to quickly come down onto the mat. Getting a core workout. So from here, we're going to take our hands behind our head. We're going to bring our pelvis into a neutral. So tailbone stays heavy on the mat. And we're going to begin to flex up. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, head and chest up. Seeing the pelvis stays in neutral, so pushing that tailbone down on the mat and back. And inhale and exhale. Sinking this ribs into this mat and back. And up. Curling the spine. Curl, curl, and back. And exhale. So you want to stay long through the back and up. drawing that navel into the back of the spine. And back. Exhale and flatten those abdominals. And back. And exhale. So it's very tempting to come tuck your pelvis in to gain a little bit of more flexion. You want to make sure that you're drawing that pelvis into neutral and staying there. And back. And exhale. And back. 2 more. And up. Try to come up higher. See that you're leading with the abdominals. Ribs are sliding down to pelvis. And back. And now we're going to take our legs to tabletop. Scoop the abdominals. So imprint the spine. And we continue. Inhale and exhale. And back. Continuing to flatten those abdominals. Gaining height each time. And up. And 3 more. Curl, curl, curl. So really feel those ribs sinking into the mat. And back. And 2 more. And back. So really drawing those abdominals in and up. And back. Last one. Hold it in flexion over here. And we're going to start a single leg stretch. So we're going to draw one leg in and lengthen the other one away and swap. And in and swap. So lengthen the leg out to just eye height. And back. And out. Keep flexing up higher. And up. So just lengthening it straight in front of you. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it here. Take your arms behind. And we continue with obliques. So continue to single leg stretch. Coming up higher. For 5 and 4 and 3, 2. Lengthen the leg right in front. And 1. Hold it here. Stay up in flexion. Bring both your legs in together. And we're going to go into double leg stretch. So taking both the legs out, legs and arms out, and bring it back together. Try to gain some more height flexion. And again, arms overhead, legs lengthen away, and circle it around, and try to gain more flexion. And up, and around. And lengthen away, and up. So imagine you're just pulling a cap up over you, and around. So biceps to ears, and around. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And out. Bring it down and just take a stretch. Come into a spine stretch. So pulling both the knees together. And to the other side. And now we're going to go quickly into extension. So upper back extension. Let's come onto our stomach. And from here, we're going to keep pressing those hip bones and the pubic bone into the mat, lifting up from our abdominals. So getting our belly button off the mat slightly. Eye gaze towards the mat and our palms on the side. From here, you're going to inhale. Just press into the mat as you exhale, lengthen and lift. And bring it back. And again, pressing into the mat, pressing the hip bones into the mat, and hovering the belly button off. And lengthen from the crown of the head as you lift into extension. And back. And again, inhale and exhale, sliding the shoulder blades down over the rib cage. And back. One more time. Inhale and exhale. So it's just an upper back extension and back. From here, you're going to take your arms overhead and we're going to inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to circle it around you and bring it back. And again, push into the palm, come into extension, take your arms overhead, circle it around, try to gain more height through the extension, pushing the pubic bone down in the mat, and bring it back. And again, inhale, exhale. Activate your glutes, push the hip bones down, and circle it around, and back. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, extend the upper back, reach, take your shoulders away from your ears and try to reach behind and back. Last one, inhale, pressing into the mat, coming up into extension, drawing the shoulders away from the ears, sliding the shoulder blades down over the ribs and around and back. And just come into a shell stretch. So make it an active shell stretch. You want to just make sure that your abdominals are away from the thighs. So just coming into a dome shape through your spine and lengthen it away. And again, dome shape through the spine and lengthen it away. And one more time. Just pull into the abdominals and back. And you're done. That's a very quick workout to just get the body moving and the muscles supple. So hope you enjoyed this one. And from next week, I'm going to be starting a online classes that I'm going to dedicate twice a week. So if interested, just send me a message. Link is in bio or contact me via email. Thanks for watching.